Theodore Roosevelt is known as the conservation president, and in 1936 they placed the statue behind me in front of the American Natural History Museum. Today the museum will unveil a new statue of Teddy Roosevelt to honor his legacy, but also to celebrate the end of a massive 3-year restoration project. The $40 million restoration project took 3 years to complete, and now the public can enjoy the newly restored Theodore Roosevelt Memorial and Jill and Louis Bernard Family Hall of North American Mammals. Theodore Roosevelt's presence can be felt throughout the museum, from the Central Park West facade to the Theodore Roosevelt Rotunda to the Theodore Roosevelt Memorial Hall, which was built in a grand Roman style between 1929 and 1935. It's only natural that TR's official memorial and brand new statue are located in the American Natural History Museum, given his close association with the institution and his passion for science.
Theodore Roosevelt was an amazing man. He has saved over 234 million acres of wild America, and all around you are symbols of Theodore Roosevelt. It began from here. You are in because of Theodore Roosevelt, the grand central station, the terminus of the conservation movement. This building and its sense of exploration and science and love of nature is what fueled TR.
Can you explain the connection between Theodore Roosevelt and the American Natural History Museum?
Absolutely. This is basically the house that the Roosevelts built. His father was a founding trustee and in 1869 got a group of wealthy New Yorkers together saying, we need to educate New York about outside New York. So he passed the hat, and our charter was actually signed in their living room. So TR grew up in these halls.
What is so special about Theodore Roosevelt to you?
Well, TR is, I've always loved this hall when I first started coming here. I've worked here 40 years and enjoyed this hall because he's kind of got it. He understands about natural history. He understands about the outdoor life. He could have been one of us. He could have been a heck of a curatorial colleague. And I've always admired that about him. And then he went on into the political world and took what a lot of us would like to see done, and he figured out how to get it done. When you go to Washington, D.C., you see the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial and the Jefferson Memorial. Those are right where they need to be. Those are famous presidents in our national capital. That's where their story needs to be told. But Theodore Roosevelt is a New Yorker, and he grew up in this museum, and this is the perfect memorial to that president because, quite literally, he started the conservation movement in this country, and this hall gives us a chance to tell that story like we've never had before.
Marisa Christian, IB Times TV.